Well, I really appreciate you telling me how best to connect with you.
Milana Vayntrub, now popularly known as Lily from the series of AT&T advertisements, has established herself as a prominent pop culture icon in the United States. Her acting as the cheerful and helpful employee of AT&T has made her famous in the advertisement world, but what lies behind the charming and bubbly character of Lily Adams? Join us in this video as Milana Vayntrub finally reveals what we suspected all along, the truth about her personal life and the elusive nature of the entertainment industry. Milana Vayntrub, an American actress famous for her portrayal of AT&T's Lily, started her acting career in childhood. Originally from Tashkent, Uzbekistan, her parents moved to the United States with her when she was only 2 years old. After marriage and moving to Los Angeles, Milana Vayntrub started her acting career quite early because of the financial responsibilities she had towards her family. She got her first acting role at the early age of 5 and appeared in Barbie doll commercials. This early start helped to pave the way for her future career in the entertainment industry. Milana became an established actress when she acted as Tatiana in 3 episodes in the famous TV show ER. Such exposure in a popular series assisted her in getting her first breakthrough. After ER, Milana acted in Lizzie McGuire, a teen comedy series, in 2001 and 2002, which enriched her acting career even more. Milana quickly enhanced her career by actively participating in different TV shows and web series projects. She appeared as Denise in The Roommate's Enemies, a show she featured in from 2012 to 2013. Her appearances in the police drama The Division, the reality show Food Network Star, and the comedy series The League were also noteworthy for demonstrating her versatility as an actress. However, the highlight of Milana's acting experience came about in 2014 when she was cast in Silicon Valley, a comedy show that revolves around technology startups. Tara, as played by the talented Milana, perfectly showcased how flexibly she could handle comedy and other versatile roles. However, 2013 was the real turning point in Milana's career, as she got the role of Lily Adams in the AT&T advertisements. She embodied the character of Lily, the cheerful and informative employee of the AT&T store, leaving viewers immediately impressed. The character quickly became popular for both the actress's bright appearance and due to how believable the character was. Her ability to relate with the viewers led Lily Adams to become an endearing personality in American ad campaigns. Performing on both television and films has seen her draw audiences that have placed her among the most influential personalities in the entertainment sector. But how did this character come about? Well, the creation of the character Lily Adams, played by Milana Vayntrub, was a planned and deliberate marketing campaign by AT&T. The mastermind behind this successful campaign was Hank Perlman, based at Hungry Man Productions. As a skillful director who was involved in creating catchy advertisements, Hank sought to make Lily more than just an ordinary ad mascot. Hank envisioned Lily as someone who was strong, intelligent, friendly, and witty enough to make the 30-second ads memorable. Milana Vayntrub was a perfect match for this vision, and lo and behold, history was made. Lily had a great influence on AT&T's sales. This particular character was introduced to the public successfully, leading to an improvement in the overall sales of the company, thereby generating a significant impact from the campaign. Lily's cameos with other famous personalities such as Mark Cuban, LeBron James, and Gordon Ramsay in commercials, on the other hand, propelled her to fame and enhanced AT&T's brand identity. By designing a character that was both familiar and easily recognizable, Lily's character allowed AT&T to be unique and distinctive while competing against a plethora of commercials. Through this way, Lily Adams became more than just an ad character. She became a figurehead of AT&T's brand, demonstrating the power of strategic marketing and effective character portrayal. However, things weren't so easy after that. Milana Vayntrub's portrayal of Lily Adams brought her fame, but it also exposed her to significant challenges and controversies. In August 2020, AT&T posted a video featuring Lily that attracted widespread attention. While the post garnered 1.6 million hits, not all of them were positive. Many comments focused on Milana's appearance, specifically her chest, rather than her performance. This objectification led to a surge of inappropriate and offensive comments. The situation escalated quickly, as the Times profile pointed out, a few months into the reprisal, the tenor of Lily's, and therefore Vayntrub's, reception abruptly veered from benign tolerance to lecherous malevolence. Fans stormed the comment section of AT&T's social media posts with vulgar statements and lewd emojis, ensuring the jeering followed Vayntrub wherever she went. By summer, this harassment extended to her personal social media and personal information. New derogatory nicknames targeted towards her chest area emerged specifically. Recent and old pictures and posts were targeted, and her personal pictures were shared with strangers. The online sexual harassment escalated to the point where Vayntrub spoke about it during her Instagram live session in August 2020. She revealed that the harassment entailed some people making negative and patriarchal remarks, while some fans requested that she send them nude pictures of herself. Vayntrub continued, "Maybe it just has to do with being a person on the internet, or maybe it's specific to being a woman on the internet, but all of these comments, it hurts my feelings. I'm hurting, and it's bringing up a lot of feelings of sexual assault. I am just, walking my dog and getting messages from people who have distorted my pictures to get likes on their accounts. I am not consenting to any of this. I do not want any of this." AT&T did not ignore the situation regarding the issue. They immediately responded to some of the most disgusting comments, condemning the harassment. Mentally, the number of derogatory comments increased and reached a tipping point. The company then made the decision to close the comment section on the video to avoid any further forms of harassment. While this was happening, Milana got a surprise phone call from Stephanie Courtney, the actress behind Flo from Progressive. Courtney told The Times that while she has not encountered the level of harassment Vayntrub did, she wanted to express her solidarity. Vayntrub said that because of the call from Courtney, she felt like there were people who supported her. Vayntrub mentioned that Courtney's call made her feel like, "There were people on my team," providing great relief to her. Nonetheless, the job of being able to play Lily for AT&T has given Vayntrub a career and a better salary that was helpful in enhancing her personal life. When asked whether playing Lily had more good than evil, Vayntrub said, 100%. But the toxic side had an impact on her work. This led her to becoming more selective about the roles she took and the things she posted on social media. This brought her a fear of being objectified, since she had to make sure that none of her information posted on social media could be misused by other third-party applications. This continued even in her acting roles in motion pictures, where she declined to perform scenes that would enhance her exposure to further objectification. Unfortunately for her, the comments and images were frequently reposted, and the trolls followed her relentlessly, making it nearly impossible to avoid the negative attention she received. This is the evil side of social media that Milana encountered early in her journey, leaving a lasting scar on her and influencing the direction she decided to take her career and self-promotion. In the aftermath of the internet abuse she had after the 2021 NCAA tournament ads, Milana was determined to take a stance. "I've been questioned about my body's portrayal in the ads, which I direct. The decisions I make about my appearance are a direct consequence of the inappropriate comments I've received. My body, my choice to display it or not, stems from a need for respect and personal safety." Nonetheless, she never ceased being a main player in the advertising industry and stayed dedicated to her roles in advocacy. This is why her commitment to activism and philanthropy is as notable as her acting career. Having fled Uzbekistan with her family, Milana was well aware of the refugee lifestyle. This background made her realize that there are people out there who need her help, hence embracing the cause. Milana co-founded the organization Can't Do Nothing, an activist group that helps to draw attention to and support displaced people all around the globe. The organization began as an account posting on social networking sites and evolved into an elaborate attempt at change. For Milana, supporting refugees implied more than just fundraising. She was involved in working directly with refugee families, supporting them, and raising awareness about the difficulties they faced. And her activism goes beyond just Can't Do Nothing. Aside from her involvement with refugees, Milana stands for women's rights. The author has also narrated some of her own experiences regarding reproductive health and the need to seek safe and legal abortions as a woman. The attempt at destigmatizing the procedure and emphasizing the need for reproductive rights comes from her own experience of having an abortion. She has taken the time to condemn any attempts to erode these rights and fight for women's right to autonomy over their bodies. The cause and philanthropic work chosen by Milana Vayntrub shows just how eager she is to change the world for the better. Be it in her advocacy of refugees and immigrants or the unwavering support of women's rights and a safe workplace, Milana continues to use her platform to effect meaningful change. Other than playing the AT&T girl, Milana Vayntrub has worked in numerous roles on television and in films throughout her career. Apart from being famous for her stint in the AT&T commercials as Lily Adams, Milana has played many other characters that show her versatility. Milana also has appeared on the popular series This Is Us, where she portrayed the character of Sloane. In particular, it is worth mentioning her episode in the show that took place during Christmas Hanukkah, because she was doing more than just entertaining the audience, she was also explaining about the holiday. Milana recently revealed that she first learned about Hanukkah from watching the show Rugrats, and similarly, she would love her role on This Is Us to be educational in that very same way. Another memorable moment was her work as Squirrel Girl in Marvel Rising of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. While the series could not establish itself in the market and really leave a mark, fans appreciated the representation of Doreen Green, Squirrel Girl, by Milana. They loved the role she portrayed in the character, even though the series never sustained itself in the long run. Milana also has made some guest performances on television series such as Californication. Despite the fact that Milana was invited to join the show's cast in the last season and played a main character, her appearance was short. Her impact in this kind of scene truly highlights her skills as an actress, especially since she had such little screen time with so big of an impact. In 2021, Milana was in the horror comedy movie called Werewolves Within, which is a film adaptation of the video game. Released during the Tribeca Film Festival, the film was well received. This role was also a valuable experience for Milana as she appeared in a new genre of films and expanded her acting experience. Milana has also filmed a couple of personal projects. In addition to her freelance projects, she also developed and acted as the host of a web series titled Making Fun with Akilah and Milana, in which Milana and Akilah Hughes discuss modern life, friendship, and various human behaviors. This project demonstrates her capabilities of addressing multiple themes in her artwork. The versatility of her work within and across different genres of the media industry also points to her sheer hard work and commitment to whatever she does. Her personal life has seen its share of ups and downs too. May 2020 was a special time for Milana Vayntrub, as the actress and comedian became a new mother to her baby. The pregnancy was not easy for her, for which she explained to her fans in an article published in the Daily Beast. She narrated the severe labor complications, such as feeling that her back was splitting apart because of the pressure of the baby's head against her spine. However, the greatest experience of her life was childbirth, as it became a major turning point that filled her with a newfound sense of purpose and joy. Milana has been candid about her experiences with reproductive health. She revealed that 10 years ago, she faced an unplanned pregnancy and chose to have an abortion. Living with her partner for the first time after graduation and struggling financially, Milana knew she wasn't ready for a child. She sought a clinic to terminate the pregnancy, emphasizing the importance of access to safe and legal abortion services. Her openness about this experience aims to destigmatize the procedure and advocate for women's rights. She goes further than just giving her story. To support women's reproductive rights, Milana has used her influence to condemn any move that threatens these rights and has called for the protection of one's choice. This has made her concerned for the reduction of rights as provided for by Roe v. Wade, stating that the changes would affect women's health and rights. Milana, in her personal life too, has evolved to a new paradigm of motherhood. In particular, in an interview with Rebecca Lee on the podcast How the Fuck Did You Bounce Back, Milana shares the details of her private life, focusing on the roles of both a mother and a wife. Many women admit that they used to have prejudices about being a mom before they become one themselves. I was naive about the realities and complexities of raising a child, Milana begins to explain. There were times when I thought mothers were being selfish, not realizing the depth of their experiences. After giving birth to a young son, whom she has with her husband, whom she has also chosen to keep out of the public eye, Milana's outlook has certainly been changed. My entire outlook changed once I became a mother. There were so many aspects of parenthood I wasn't prepared for, especially the constant time and attention it requires, she says. She talks about her son affectionately and looks forward to every single moment spent with him. However, despite all this, she also understands the value of time when one gets a break from parental duties. Another important aspect of motherhood that she displays is the need to nurture her marital bond. Milana and her husband have what she calls State of the Union meetings, where they openly discuss anything and everything on their minds. We found that being attentive to our relationship as a couple significantly enhances our abilities as parents, she explains. My childhood was marked by my parents' discord, and I remember how that instability affected my sense of security and self. I'm determined not to let that history repeat itself with my own family. Milana is super mindful of her parenting style, trying to go against the patterns and cycles of trauma that she herself experienced in her youth. It is during her pregnancy that she remembers feeling concerned about falling into the same patterns that she once detested. My parents, who fled the Soviet Union when I was 2, made significant sacrifices for our family in Los Angeles. I've since forgiven them for any shortcomings, but during my pregnancy, I was haunted by thoughts of my early traumas and the ways I wished to parent differently. She thoroughly rejects the idea of punishing her child by hitting them, which is something that was a part of her own upbringing, stating, I grew up where spanking was normalized, but I know it's something I will never resort to with my child. And what a journey it has been, from her career to her personal life. Milana Vayntrub has been a figure of love, resilience, and commitment throughout, revealing a whole new side that the public never knew before. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel for more documentaries like this. Thank you for watching.